Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a test progression video with my pregnancy tests, just to kind of give you an idea of what my test did at certain DPO days before my period. I know before I was testing, I was looking up videos, I was searching and kind of seeing how everyone else had their results. So it is like helpful when you're looking for that. I don't know why we do, but we always look for videos to kind of see what different people go through. And everyone is different with their body. You might not get any kind of positive until you have a missed period, or you might get one really early, or you may not. It just depends on the body. It just depends. So I'm just going to kind of show you what mine's did. So here I tested with the first response at 8 DPO. And I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but there's a super faint line there. And it actually got darker as the tests were sitting down. I mean, as the tests were just sitting there for a few days, it got darker. But when I first tested, it was super light where I couldn't tell if I was seeing a line or not. So I didn't really think I was pregnant that day. So that was 8 DPO. And then 9 DPO, you could see this one is 9 DPO and you could barely tell if there's a line there. And that's what my 8 DPO looked like too, except that line got darker. But if you look at it, like, you can't really tell if there is. So that was another day that I was like, I don't know if I see anything or if I'm just seeing things. So I wasn't sure with that. And then we get to 10 DPO, and you can clearly see a faint line. And that's when I realized, okay, maybe I do see something there. So then I went and took another one, and this is the CVS brand, and look at how disgusting it looks. But when I took it, there was a super faint line, and now you can't even tell because now it looks like it's evapped. So moving on to day 11, this is when it clearly showed up that there was a line. Hold on, let me clean that off. But in person, I could tell, like, yes, there was a line there at 11 DPO. That's when I kind of figured, like, yes, I see a line. This has to be it. So I had this one from first response. I took that. And then I took one, excuse me, from the CVS, and there was a faint line. But as you can see, the tests get nasty after a while. So then I took another one of that CVS brand the same day, and that line had came up a lot stronger. But of course, these tests look gross now. And then I took the digital tests from Walgreens. These Walgreens tests, they're digital. Comes with 2 in a pack. And I think they're about $11 for 2 in a pack. And the battery only lasts 1 or 2 days. So this was 11 DPO, and they both came up pregnant. Like, it says pregnant, not pregnant, and they both came up pregnant. So you can check my video on that, and that's when I finally realized that it was true. But like I said, the battery dies, and that was 11 DPO. So then that night, they say your levels, you know, they get stronger after a while. So even at night, they kind of rise, and I took another first response in the PM, and it clearly was darker than when I took it that morning. Yeah, here's both of them, and you could see that the PM test was clearly a darker line when I took it in at night. So that was my 11 DPO test, and that's when I officially realized that I was pregnant. And then going on to day 12, I didn't write on it, but I took a 12. And you see it was kind of like, it kind of looked like the 11 DPO, that both color. And then I also took the CVS brand. You can see the line was a lot better there. And then here we have 13 DPO, which it was a clearly strong line. And then I can't remember when I took these. I think I took these when I actually missed when my period was supposed to be due. That I took the clear blue. And you can check my videos if you want to see it fresher instead of looking all old. But that one came up as a clear positive. The line was a lot thicker when I first did it as well. And also my first response came out super, super clear. It's like the best one that ever came out clear. And then here for the strips. These are the Amazon Clinical Guard strips that you can get, 25 in a pack for $7.99. Excuse my dogs. And I took all 25 within like the week because I took one during the day and one at night. Sorry about that, my dogs were barking. So this was the ones from Amazon, and I used all 25. I was taking one in the morning and at night, but I didn't have all 25 here because eventually I started throwing them away. But when you start seeing a line from here, that was about 2 days before my period. And then this was after my period and the day of. So they don't really come up until you're really close to your period due date on those tests. So that's how they look on the strips. And then I think it was a day or two after my period was due, I took the Clear Blue Digital, and that came up pregnant. I was waiting to take that one because it usually doesn't pick up until you're late. So I took that one. And then actually yesterday, this was the last test I had, so I was like, you know what, let me just use my last test and check it. And this was the CVS brand. And you could see that my test line was actually stronger than the control line. It like absorbed all the ink, so there was like none left over for that control line. So this is what I just took yesterday. So yeah, that is how everything looked as I was testing. So it was at my 11 DPO that I definitely noticed that faint line, because those days before you don't really know if you see a line. Oh, my 10 DPO, yeah, I saw a really faint line, but you're just never 100% sure. But when I got to 11, that's when I knew that it was for sure coming up. So just wanted to show you guys this little video of the tests. So I wanted to say good luck to anyone that is trying. I'm sure your day will come. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching, mamas. Bye-bye.